Okay. In the last session we discussed about EX editor. This is the syntax or form of this EX editor. So in V editor, EX editor is nothing but it is a line editor. It is a line editor or command line editor. So here the appearance of this EX editor is when you press colon, this EX editor will be activated, and here first you will specify some address, and this one is optional. And next command, we have some EX editor commands. So these commands will be executed on this range. Okay, so whatever the command specified, this command will be executed on this address or range. Okay, if you don't specify any address, okay, that command will be executed on the file. Okay. So here this address is, we have different types like dot, it refers the current line, means the current cursor position line. 0 is nothing but top of the file, that is nothing but before the first line. Dollar is nothing but last line of the file. N is nothing but line number. Here you will specify some number. Okay, so this is the syntax, I mean some examples for this. And then next, this line can be single or multiple or range or nested. Okay, so for multiple you will specify some patterns, you will use patterns. Okay, so slash slash, it will search in the forward direction, question mark backward. So next, range, so here slash will forward and this one is backward. Range is nothing but this is percentile global, okay, or whole file, we can say whole file. And address 1 comma address 2. We have another one also like semicolon, but both are almost same, that's the reason we are using only comma. Okay, so address 1 and address 2, so this is a kind of range. Okay, from this address to this address, the specified command will be executed. Next, nested, we have only two flags, one is small g, another one is small v. G is nothing but global flag, V is nothing but inverse flag. So this global flag is nothing but whenever the match is found, whenever the pattern match is found, the command will be executed on the match. V is nothing but inverse, when the match is not found based on the pattern, then the specified command will be executed. Okay, so this is one example for this. Next, these are the commands, EX editor commands. D is to delete, CO copy, move, read, write. Okay, and so these are some commands, we'll see one by one. So D is nothing but delete, it is small d, not capital D, small d. Okay, okay, it is small d. Okay, we'll see how to delete characters using single or range. We have different address kinds, right? 4 types: single, multiple, range and nested. Okay, this will change to a directory. Here we have one file, computer.txt, right? Yes, we have that file. We are just getting into this chat. Okay, so here the file content to this, now we are in VI editor. Okay, now we are in VI editor. Okay, now to change to EX editor, simply press colon. Bottom of the screen left side you can see the colon symbol. Okay, now we are in EX editor. Okay, so here we can execute any EX editor command. Okay, so first we are seeing the delete command. Suppose, see, this is the first line, right? But it looks like some set of lines are there, but this entire thing is only one line. If you want confirmation, just move to VI editor. How to change to VI editor? We have one command. Now we are in EX editor. To change to VI editor, use this command VI. Okay, simply vi. Now here just I want to go to vi editor. I am saying vi. Okay. Now you are here. See here, if you press down arrow, it is in command mode. If you press down arrow, see the cursor is changing here. This is next line. This is next line. Okay. So up to here, this is only one line. This is only one line. So before this line, there was empty line. So here some empty line is there. Okay. So this is second line. Okay. Now colon, I want to delete this first line. I want to delete this not empty line, this one, second line. Okay. Now here I am saying 2. This is the address. This address is single address. Okay. D. The command is D. So colon address command. See the bottom of the screen, colon address command. So colon is nothing but it will activate the EX editor. 2 is the address. This is of what kind? Single address. Okay. D is the command. So D will delete the specified address. Okay. It will be executed on the specified address. Okay. So this second line will be deleted. It is deleted. Okay. This is single address. Now, so this is empty line. First line is empty. Now, second line is empty. Third line is contents. Okay. Now, I want to delete first 4 lines, or you can take suppose 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to delete all these lines from this line to here. Okay. So if you want to know this line number, you can use the EX editor command, that is hash. Okay. So this hash will display the number, line number. Which line number? Current line number, cursor position line number. Okay. See, this is 5. This line number is 5. Bottom we can see here. It is displaying the line number here. Okay. So it is displaying here. So this line number is 5. I want to know this line number. Okay. Colon hash. This line number is 9. So I want to delete from line 5 to line 9. Line 5 to line 9. So this is some range. Now first activate, open EX editor, colon, range from which line? 5th line, comma 9th. So this is the starting line number 5, ending line number 9. Now command. So whatever the command you specify, that will be executed on this range. Here the command is D. D is nothing but delete. So it will delete the lines. Okay. So this is on range. Okay. Fine. Next one, copy. Okay. So this copy command is used to copy the text. Okay. See here. These two are empty lines. I am removing these lines. Okay. Now it is, I am removing this one also. This is first line and second line. I want the same line. I want the same line here also. Okay. Means after this line, I want the same line. I want to copy the same text after this line. After this line. Okay. So what is the line number? This line number is 6. So I want to copy this one. I want to copy this one at line after line number 6. I want to copy the same at line 6. I want to copy the same line at line number 6. Now colon, which line? It is second line. So to CO means copy, give some space, and here you can specify the destination. If you don't specify any destination, okay, here for this example I am not specifying any destination, so this copied text will be copied here itself. Okay, so invalid. We have to specify destination. Okay, so here line number second, CO copy, and copy this at line number 5. Okay, so this is the destination. The second line will be copied to line number 5. See here, it is copied. Okay, this is copied. Like this, you can specify some range also, like 2, 3, 4. Okay, these 4 lines I want copy after this 3. Okay, then what is the line number? 9. Okay, means you can specify 10. Colon 2 comma means the second line, third, fourth, fifth. So 2 comma 5. CO means copy, space, destination. So that is line number 10. Okay, so this is some line number 9. After this we are copying here. Okay, so that will be copied after line 10. So see, these lines are copied here. These lines are copied here. Okay, so this is copying the text. Next one is move. Okay, so this move is nothing but similar to cut and paste. So this one is copy paste. Move is cut and paste. Okay, see, I want the same at this line. I want the same line. Okay, so the same text here itself, here also. Okay, so what is the line number? 8. Okay, now I am placing cursor at this line. Instead of specifying the line number, you can also use dot. Dot means it refers the current cursor positioned line. Dot refers current line. Okay, that is nothing but cursor positioned line. Dot is nothing but current line. Okay, fine. Now the requirement is I want to move these particular contents at this location. Okay, so this line number, suppose after line 6, assume that after line 6. So for move command we can use M. Okay, this is move command. Okay, use M. So here we are specifying only one single line, that is dot. It refers the current line. M means move and destination. Suppose line number 5. Okay, so here this particular current line will be moved to line 5. Will be moved to line 5. Means it is cutted there and pasted at line number 5. At line number 5. So this is moving text. If it is range, then we can specify the range also. Suppose I want to move all these 3 lines after 10. Okay, then we can specify 1 comma 4 M means from first line to fourth line, move these lines to some line number 10. Okay, so these will be moved to line number 10. Okay, so this is line number 10 before moving. Okay, so it was the line. So whatever the empty lines, those are all removed. Okay, so this is moving text. Simple. Here we can use either single address or range address, or you can also use some patterns based on the requirement. You can use patterns as well as nested. Okay, so here we used single and range. Okay, now see here we will use this 0 means top of the line. Okay, top of the file. See, I want to move this particular line, this current line, to the top of the file, means before the first line. Okay, I want to move this particular line before the first line, that is top of the file. Okay, then you can use first ex editor, that is colon, next which line? Current line. So dot, operation is moving, so M, if you see the bottom, M space destination, where you want to move this particular current line. I want to move to top. Okay, top of the file, that is before the first line. Then you can say 0. Okay, so this line will be moved to the before. Okay, so that is nothing but top of the file before the first line. Okay, now this line is moved here. Okay, next read. So this read command and write command, okay, so read is nothing but, so this read command transfer the lines from a file to the editor buffer, okay, just it will read the line and place it into the buffer, okay. See, for example, colon, I am reading first three lines, okay. Sorry, 4 lines are there. We are reading first 4 lines, 1 comma 4, okay, 1 comma 4, R means read. It is almost similar to Yank command, So what Yank will do? It will take the lines, whatever the specified range or text is specified, that will be placed into the buffer. Like this read command also transfer the specified lines from the file to the editor, okay, editor's buffer. See here I am saying 1 comma 4 R. See here. So first 4 lines are, let me show you again. See, actually these were removed earlier. One comma 2, 1 comma suppose 10, R. Okay. So first 10 lines are in the buffer, then you can write these lines into some other file, okay. So using W command. So W space, if it is only W, it will save the file. W space, if you specify some file name like new read, I'm specifying some file name, new read. So whatever is there in buffer, that will be saved into this file, that is new read.txt, okay. So this file is created. Now go to root our directory. Here you can see new read.txt, okay. So this file, whatever is, by using whatever the lines read, okay, those lines are copied into this file. If you see the file content, okay, so it contains some lines. How the whole file is copied into this. So the read command will read the file and it will place it into the buffer, and you can write like similar to save as, okay. .txt. So here it is taking the complete file, not the range. It is taking the whole file and writing into some other new file by using the W command, okay. Fine. We'll move to next command. So if you say only W, your file data will be saved. W space file name, you can create a new file. Whatever is stored into the buffer using R command, that can be write into some new file. Okay. So read R and W. So R command, it will read the specified file. And places into the buffer. Using write command, if you want, you can create a new file. It is similar to save as. Okay. Fine. Here we can check whether it is copied the whole file content or not. Here we can check. See, these two files are there. Okay. So if you open this file, it contains the whole file content. Okay. So it is reading the file and writing into some other new file. So here range is not working. It will read the whole file. It will read whole file. Fine. Next one, W command. W is nothing but, as we have seen, using W we can create a new file, or suppose if you made some changes to the file, like just I deleted some lines from the file. Now if you try to quit from this, it will ask about the changes. You made some changes. You want to save it, or without saving you want to quit. We need to specify. Suppose here if I say only W, your file will be saved. Now the file is saved. Whatever the content is there in the file, it is saved. Now if you try to quit from this, it won't ask any confirmations like whatever that is. Why? Because the editings are saved. Okay, it is committed. You can quit. Okay, fine. This is W command. Next, Yank. Yank is nothing but, it is similar to, placing some line or set of lines into the buffer. Okay, so what is the use of this one? You can paste it somewhere. It is similar to cut and paste. It is similar to moving, that is cut and paste. So this Yank command will place the specified file content or text objects into the buffer. Example is, see, I want to place this second line into the buffer. Then you can say colon, address is to single address, Yank. So this will be placed into the buffer. Okay. Then next, using commands like suppose paste command. That is, here we have paste command, that is pu command. We can paste it over there. Okay. Suppose I want to paste this copied line at the bottom of the file. At the bottom of the file. Okay. What is the command in EX editor to place at the bottom? $. Okay. So dollar is nothing but last line of the file. Dollar is last line of the file. Now I placed some text in the memory, buffer area. I placed this particular text in the buffer area. Okay. Now I want to paste this particular buffered into the, at the last end of the file. Okay. Colon. The command is for pasting, pu is the command. Okay. pu space $. Okay. So this is the destination. What this pu will do, whatever is there in the buffer area, that will be pasted at the bottom of the file or at the last line. Okay. So next, print means it will just only print the specified text at the bottom of the screen. Suppose 1 comma p. Here first line is empty, so 1 comma 3. First 3 lines p. If you say 1 comma 3, p means it will only print here at the bottom of the screen. It will print. Okay. So just it is only printing the lines 1, 2, 3. So these are the first 3 lines. These are the first line is empty. This one is second line, and this third line is also empty. It will only print at the bottom of the screen, not print out. Okay. So these are ex editor commands, and this pu is similar to put or paste command. Next, vi, to change to the vi editor, w space file name, it will create a new file. Okay. Directly also we can use, suppose here if I say w space ttt.txt. Okay. So your computer.txt file will be saved as a new file, that is ttt.txt. Okay. So it is exactly similar to creating a new file. Yes, new file is created. I am creating one more, w space aaa.txt. So here the same file computer.txt is created two copies. We created two copies of the same file. Now go to command prompt and see ls-lrt. Two files are created. Okay. So these two files are same. See the size? Same. Okay. Even if you use diff command, you won't find any difference between these files. Okay, like suppose ttt.txt space computer.txt. There won't be any difference. Why? Because it is similar. If you use AAA.txt space computer.txt, both are same. You won't find any difference. Okay. So we created a copy of these files using the command w. Okay. So here colon w space new file name. Okay. So it will create another copy of this file. Okay. So this is w command, and next s is substitute. Yes, we will see this substitute command with nested. Okay. See here, this document contains some words like computer. Okay, computer here. Yes, computer here. Computers is there. Whenever there is a word computer, I want to replace all these words with capital word, capital computer. Okay. Then you can write, you can use command like colon. I want, here we are using some patterns. Okay. Like this example. Here, this is the pattern. Okay. So from your current cursor position, it will move in the forward direction. This is pattern. Okay. Here you can use, there are two kinds of patterns, forward and backward. So this is backward pattern, means from the cursor position backward direction. So this one is from the cursor position forward pattern. Okay. So here some search criteria is like when this particular pattern is matched, we are saying that replace with this, and we are going to use G. Why G? When the match is found, then only replace with this one, then only substitute with this one, second one. When this particular pattern is match, then only substitute with this text. Okay. If you don't want to substitute, if you want to make it reverse, then we can use V. If it is G, when the match is found, pattern match is found, then only this substitute will work. Otherwise it won't. Okay. If it is V, oh no, we lost connection. Okay. Okay. So see here, percentile, it is for global symbol. S means substitute. THE, this is the pattern. If this pattern match is found, then only substitute with this text. That's the reason we are using G. Okay. Suppose if the match is not found, then if you want to substitute with another text, in that case you can use V. Okay. We will see both the examples. First we will check with G. Okay. But here I am searching for computer and I want to replace with capital computer. You can specify any words. Okay. Computer. Now see, percentile colon first ex editor, for ex editor colon. For complete file, for whole document, okay, use percentile. If it is suppose only first 3 lines or first 10 lines, you can use like this 1 comma 10. Then this substitute will work only on 1 to 10 lines. It will search 1 to 10 lines. When the pattern match is found, then only it will replace, or then only it will substitute. Okay. I want to apply to whole file, so percentile. Next command is S. Pattern begins. Which word? Computer. Okay. Pattern. I want to replace with, substitute with capital letters. Computer slash G. G is nothing but small g. Okay. So it is a global flag. So this global flag means it will apply to the match is found, when match is found. Okay. Now press enter. See this. Now go to beginning of the document and check. Whenever there is a word computer, that is replaced with capital computer. See here, capital computer. If you go down and see, whenever there is a word, see here, computer, that is replaced with capital computer everywhere. Okay. So here how this is applied to the whole document? Because of percentile. Only why only small computer is replaced with capital letters? Because of global flag. Okay. Because of global flag. Right. Okay. We'll check with inverse. Before that, first let me move to beginning of the document. So this is the beginning of the document. Here I am saying like percentile, substitute, pattern begin, computer. Is there any word in small? Is there any word in this document with lowercase? No. Okay, why? Because everything is replaced with capital computer. Now here I am saying capital computer slash V. What would be the output in this case? V is nothing but inverse. Inverse means when this particular word computer is not found, that will be replaced with capital computer. When this particular small letters computer is not found, V means inverse flag. This is inverse flag. This will be, it means when the match is not found, then the command will be executed. So when this particular small computer is not found, then that will be replaced with computer, capital computer. So first it will take this word. Is it small computer? No. Then what it will do? Let us check. If you see this document, trailing characters, no. Percentile slash computer slash V. No. Okay, it is giving some error. So when the match is not found, then it will replace with the specified substitute. Okay, fine. So this is V flag, that is inverse flag. You can check in your browser. So we have used, nested range, patterns, and single. Okay, so these are the addresses and these are the commands. We used Q to quit. Q colon means quit without save. WQ means save and quit. First it will write the content, then it will quit from the file. X means to exit from the VI editor. Okay, so here you can say colon X. This will save. Suppose if the document is not saved, it will save the document and it will quit. Okay, colon X. Okay, so this is the command to quit from the VI editor using EX editor, line editor command. So these are the commands. Oh no. These are the EX editor commands. Okay. So generally we can use some deleting or copy move. So these are the frequently used commands, and another one is write. Okay, and these substitute. So these are the frequently used commands along with file operations like copying text, some lines of text or one line or more lines of text, moving lines of text from one place to another place in the document. Okay, so these are the frequently used commands. Okay, so with this we end this chapter, that is VI editor and EX editor advanced one, and next in the next session we'll start with regular expressions. So this is one of the important topic for the coming sessions. Okay, like next we are going to discuss about one important utilities like grep, awk. Okay, so these are utilities, Unix utilities. These are some of the Unix utilities. For all these utilities, these regular expressions are important. Okay, so we'll continue in the next session. We'll stop here. Thank you.